Hi, this is Helena, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 high-value ways to stop chasing a man. I've just been getting so many requests for a video on this topic, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this information with you today. And it looks like my cat Leo is joining us too. I just noticed him in the frame, so I'm really looking forward to diving in. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, click the button to subscribe to get all of my latest videos. So the first high-value way to stop chasing a man involves turning around this belief that you're never going to feel this way about someone else ever again. And I know you probably don't believe that right now. I've been there myself, so I know how painful it can be when you're feeling strongly attached to a man who's just not stepping up and fully committing to you or showing up consistently. Or maybe it's a man who's not even there anymore. I hear from women all the time who are still attached and feeling this longing for a man from their past. And what I'd really encourage you to do to start turning around this belief that you'll just never feel this connection with anyone else is separate the feeling from the person. So instead of thinking that this one man is the only source of this feeling of love and security and feeling safe and understood, you want to start to realize that you can create those feelings within yourself and radiate them out. And once you become a match to some of those things that you're looking to feel in your ideal relationship, the right people will be drawn towards you. And the men who aren't able to, make you feel that way because they're not being consistent or they're not ready for a relationship will fade away, and you don't have to micromanage it. So instead of focusing on this one man who's just not quite stepping up or showing up powerfully for you in this potential relationship, really focus on how you want to feel. And that's kind of the theme of this whole video. You're going to hear this more and more as I go through some of these other ways to stop chasing a man. So the second one is not choosing a man before he's shown you with his actions that he is serious about you and he's available and ready for the kind of relationship you want. I've been there before too, so there's no judgment here. I've certainly been in a place where I feel that, a certain man and I are supposed to be together for whatever reason. It could be based on a feeling of attraction or chemistry, or it just seems right on paper. And so it can be easy to want to choose a man before he chooses you, right? Before he shows you, not just with his words, but with his masculine action towards you, that he's available and ready and serious about pursuing you for the kind of relationship you want. So you want to choose from the men who are pursuing you, who have shown you with their actions that they're ready to move things forward and they're capable of that. And that's something that they want too, that you're both on the same page. Once he shows you that, then you can choose him. You just don't want to overinvest in a man prematurely. So the third way to stop chasing a man is really developing this new criteria for a man to even qualify to get to spend any time with you at all. So the first thing you want to be looking for is that a man's energy is coming towards you consistently. So if a man's energy isn't coming towards you in a way that feels very consistent and reliable and dependable, I'd say he doesn't even qualify to spend any time with him at all or take up 1 second of your mental or emotional energy on him. So many women I hear from, and of course I've been there myself too, can get obsessed and start overthinking about a man who's just not there. He's not doing anything. He might show up on her phone once a week or a couple times a month, or maybe they see each other infrequently. But if a man isn't coming towards you consistently, then he doesn't even qualify, in my opinion, when you're looking to turn around this, chasing mentality. And sometimes that can be very subtle, but it's really important because what you want is to feel a man's energy coming towards you, not this feeling of longing that we can feel for men whose energy is not coming towards you, or maybe a man whose energy is even pulling away from you. So it's really my mission to help you turn this around if this is a pattern for you. The next thing that you want to be looking for under this third way to stop chasing a man, this is the second criteria, that is you feel good about yourself when you're with this man, both when he's right in front of you and when he's not right in front of you. So much of the time we can be so wrapped up in how we feel about a particular man that we're kind of ignoring how we feel about ourselves, right? Which is often not very good, especially if this man isn't treating us right or showing up for us consistently. So instead of being obsessed with how you feel about him and overthinking the situation, focus on how you feel about yourself. both when this man is right in front of you and when he's not right in front of you. Another thing I hear all the time is, well, when we're together, it feels so great and the chemistry's off the charts. But when he's not in front of me, like when he disappears for a week or I don't hear from him for a few days, I start to feel anxious and insecure and it doesn't feel that good. So I'd say that's something to pay attention to. So just to recap those two criteria for a man to even qualify for you to be thinking about him or spending any time with him at all, his energy has to be coming towards you consistently, and you have to feel good about yourself when you're with him, both when he's physically right there in front of you and when he's not there. And the next way, this is way number 4 to stop chasing a man, is stop focusing on what you need to do to get this one particular man, and instead start reconnecting with yourself and what you truly want and deserve in a relationship. This goes back a little bit to what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. Instead of focusing on how do I get this man back? What do I get this man to, what do I have to do to get this man to chase me again or contact me? Focus on what you truly want and deserve. How about a man who's intentional and consistent and reliable, and you always know where you stand with him, and he's moving things forward so you don't even have to worry about when you're going to hear from him again. You just feel completely relaxed, and you just know and trust that the two of you are on the same page, and you trust in his love for you, or at least his interest in you. That's what you want to focus on, your desire for a great relationship. You kind of want to put your desire for a great relationship ahead or above your desire to just be with this one particular man who's really not doing the job right now. And that brings me to the 5th way to stop chasing a man, and that is take all of that masculine energy that you're using to obsess about this man and overthink the situation, or maybe stalk his social media or replay the last conversation or look at all the text messages on your phone between the two of you. Take all of that amazing masculine energy you have and use it on yourself and your own life. This is probably the most important one. They're all really important, but this one, if you can really learn how to do this, where it just becomes like second nature, where it's just totally natural for you to take that masculine energy and instead of turning it on to a man, especially a man who's not showing up for you consistently, take that masculine energy, use it for yourself and your own life. This could be anything. It could be working out, calling up a girlfriend, going on a hike, taking a yoga class, working on your business or an art project, doing some kind of organizational project in your home. And I'd love to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you do or what can you do to take all of that amazing masculine energy and put it on yourself and your own life? And that just naturally creates that space for the right man to show up, whether it's this man in question here or a man who's a million times better for you. And it's interesting, I'm filming this video in December of 2020, so obviously there's been a pandemic this year. A lot of places are on lockdown or going back into lockdown right around this time. And a question I get all the time is, well, how can I, put my masculine energy in gear for myself when there's not a lot of places to go? There's not, a lot of restaurants are closing and things like that. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What have you been doing during this year or just right now during this time to put that masculine energy in gear for yourself? Something I've been doing recently, just within the last couple of weeks, is I started a podcast over on an app called VoiceWeb, and I've been having so much fun with it. And the more I record these little mini podcast episodes, the more I think this is such a fantastic use of my own masculine energy, because I feel inspired. I have this desire to share something. That's my feminine energy. Then my masculine energy puts it into play. And then before I know it, an hour or two has gone by, and it's like I didn't even notice. I was having so much fun with it. So if you guys want to check out my podcast, you can just download VoiceWeb. It's totally free. It will always be free for you. And there's no ads, no selling. It's just, my own thoughts and, all the other amazing creators on there. It's by invite only, but since you're a part of my community, of course, I'd love to invite you. The invite code to join is 5566. And I'll include all the information in the description. If you want to go check it out, just click the title of this video. It'll open up the description, and I'll include a link to download it, or you can go to the App Store on your phone, download the app totally free, use my invite code 5566, and you can listen to my own, podcast or start your own. I would love to hear from you. I will totally subscribe to everyone if you want to, include your information down below, and we can all support each other and, build a community over there, for those people who have something they want to share. It could just be your own, voice journal of your own thoughts. And what I love about it is you do it right on your phone. I record everything right on my phone. I can upload a photo, a thumbnail if I want, and just publish it. So you can record things while you're on a walk or at home. You don't have to buy any expensive recording equipment or worry about where to host it or worry about anything technical at all. So it's really perfect for me because I'm not really into the technical stuff. So if you're a creator yourself, you'd like your own creator code, just contact me or let me know down below in the comments. I'll include my email address too. And I'd love to hear from you and follow you personally. And, if you have some kind of, art or music that you're into, or cooking, or anything really, hair and makeup, beauty, fashion design, or like I said, just your own personal development. You don't actually have to publish it and make it live. You can actually just save it as a draft and add a photo. It's so much fun. You can just do it right from your phone. So I just wanted to share something that I've been doing personally to get my own masculine energy and gear for myself, which is what allows me to be in my feminine energy in my own relationship with my amazing fiance. So he comes home, I'm totally in my feminine because I've been, feeling inspired and working and getting my own message out there, which just feels so good to me. I've just been having so much fun with that. So I'll include information for all of that down below in the comment section. And of course, if you want to attract the man you want and bring him closer than ever, whether you're single or in a relationship, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. It's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com. I'll include a link to that too. So everything is just in the description right below this video. I hope this was helpful. Hope to see you over on my podcast on Voice Web too, and I will see you next time.